Alright, here we go. This is good. This is good stuff. I like it. It's positive. Positive thing. We're gonna turn that off. We're gonna turn on the only other light I have in here. Pow! I'm gonna get some water so my vocal cords are all nice and lubed up. That's not a good start. Where's my mark? Oh shoot. This is off to a horrible start. We're gonna get this. I promise. I promise. This is gonna be a thing. I need I need some duct tape. Gorilla tape. This stuff is the best. But the one thing I don't like about it, it doesn't have that. Well, first of all, it's stronger than me. Alright. Oh, it's all twisted up now. That's stupid. Well, we're about a minute in and nothing's happened. So, gosh, I need it. Welcome to the Wet Hair Podcast. It's not actually a podcast, but oh shoot. Ow! What's happening to me? Oh, okay. But my hair is genuinely wet and ow, I got myself good there. Today we will be talking about a word that Google comes up with for me, but my hands are wet and I'm not sure how well this is gonna go. It's Angela's birthday today! Happy birthday! Yeah, it's her birthday. It's super cool. I have water dripping off my head, and I was gonna say all sorts of other stuff, but it distracted me. So, anyway, I think you're really great, and happy birthday. Oh, come on, phone. Here, I'll do it like this so that you're involved and you don't have to look at me. Let's see if Google has an automatic thing for that. You know how they have like the automatic like everything else? Did you know they have solitaire now? I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant. I hate Google Solitaire. It's stupid. I don't understand why. It's really not that bad, but it's like, how hard is it for someone who has that much money, for a company with that much money and that many resources, how hard is it to make a good solitaire? And they just made a passable solitaire, and that makes me sad inside. It's not pretty, it's not easy to use, it doesn't have that nice right-click function where it just slips stuff into certain slots automatically to save you a couple moves of the mouse. It's fine. But I expected more from Google. I got super excited when someone said you can play solitaire in Google. I was like, shut the front door! I want to get on that! And then it was just sort of like, you know, it's alright, I guess. Cattle! Our random word is cattle, and boy do I have a story for you. I grew up in beautiful Potter County, Pennsylvania. Specifically, Ulysses in Potter County, Pennsylvania. So Ulysses, Pennsylvania. Not Ulysses, Potter County, but, I mean, you could... Anyway, the thing about Ulysses is the majority of the population is cows, and I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say the human population is about 1,000, and the cow population is probably about 1,000, maybe 2. So pretty much anywhere you drive, you're going to drive less than 2 minutes to see cows again. You can go from cows to cows, like, super, super fast. I don't know why you would. I was on a bike ride with a friend. We were riding. Things were good. Now I'm clapping and I'm dancing and you can't see my hips, and that's probably a good thing because I'm not a good dancer. Just ask Angela whose birthday it is. So I'm on this bike ride and we're passing the farm of another friend of mine, very, very good friend of mine. We're driving past their cow barn. The cows are just standing there chewing on stuff and things. Pretty sure it wasn't tobacco, but I'm not gonna judge if it was. It's probably 1:30 in the afternoon. As we're riding past, I think, oh, wouldn't it be so funny to say good morning to the cows, even though it's the afternoon? Talking to cows, anthropomorphizing things. I do. I'm riding past on my bicycle and I go, good morning. And the cows freak out, and I don't understand why. And when I say freak out, I mean one freaks out, and then they all freak out. Cows weigh a lot. So they can pretty much just go wherever they darn well please once they set their mind to it. This one set its mind to being outside of the barn. It ran and smacked headlong into the fence that kept them from going out of the barn. And this spooked a couple other cows. In turn, all of the cows back slowly out of their stalls, turn, and run headlong into the one that's stuck in the fence. Literally, his head was stuck in the fence that was keeping them in the barn, or the gate, I guess you would call it. These cows are just boosh, 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 literally making the sound boosh. I'm not kidding. There was some booshing. I'm a child. You put enough pressure on a gate and it's gonna break, and this one did. So, I guess you could title this story The Time I Inadvertently Started a Cow Stampede. So they just started pouring out onto the road, and I turn and I look at my friend and I go, are they supposed to be able to be on the road? The answer was no. So, by the time we got up to their house to tell them, hey, by the way, your cows are going for a leisurely stroll on North Street. Yeah, they already knew, and they were getting their shoes on and rushing about, and they're like, yeah, we know, thanks, okay. And so my friend and I just stood on a hill on their property and just watched them wrangle cows for like a half hour. I feel kind of bad about it, honestly. The part I should feel really bad about is I still say good morning to their cows when I go past, regardless of the time of day. I haven't learned my lesson. Honestly, I kind of want it to happen again, and that's a horrible thing because, you know, they're not my cows, and I imagine wrangling cows is very difficult. This has been the Wet Hair Podcast. It's not actually a podcast, but my hair is genuinely wet. Genuinely wet.